Hi everybody and welcome back to Manifestation Budgets. I hope you're all doing well. We're in a new location today. We are at my kitchen table. Both desks are currently in use, so apologies if you hear any loud sounds. The bench that I sit on is quite loud, so every time I move it makes a noise. But yeah, we're here for today, and today's video is going to be a check-in to see where we're up to in terms of our goals, and I'm also going to be answering the questions from the 30 question tag. So I hope you're all doing okay. It's been a little bit a while since I filmed, it feels like, I think because I did all my videos in one go, and it's been ages since I filmed, so I'm glad to be back filming, and I will be filming again tomorrow for my cash stuffing for week 3 of April, but for now I'll start with a couple of the questions. So the first one is, how old am I? I am going to be 37 this month, so yeah, I'm getting on a little bit. I do not look 37 at all, so if I do ever do a face reveal, I think you'll be quite shocked because I look really young. And I'm not just saying that for myself, it's something I've had my whole life. I still get ID'd occasionally, so yeah. Number 2, what would be on your perfect slice of pizza? For me, it's always pepperoni, even though I do quite like you know, like with like mozzarella and pesto, that's quite nice. If I could only eat one thing, what would it be? To be fair, it'd probably be cheese. Like, most things I eat have cheese on them or with them. So yeah, I couldn't live without cheese. Question 4 is, how many children do I have? So I have 3 boys, and yeah, house full of boys. I'm definitely outnumbered. And then number 5 is, what's the worst movie you've seen? I went to the cinema with a friend to watch Spencer, which is about Princess Diana, and it was a really, really weird film. If anybody's seen it, let me know in the comments what your thoughts were, but I was just like, me and my friend kept going, what the hell's going on here? It was really awful. So yeah, that's probably the worst one. So we'll take a little bit of a break from the questions, and I'm going to pop you over into my goals in here. Let me just find it. And we'll see how we're getting on. So I've put them down as goals and manifestations because, you know, they're both the same thing. So first of all, I wanted £1,000 in my emergency fund in premium bonds. At the moment, we're up to £350. So what I've done is I've put it all in Monzo. So there's £350 in there now. I'm going to wait till it gets to 500, then I'm going to transfer it to premium bonds, and then I'll save up another 500 and do the same. So yeah, 350, and we're using this tracker from Cashbook Cute. So yeah, that's where we're up to. We did previously have more in an emergency fund, but we had to use it for various reasons. So yeah, we're on 350 at the moment in there. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm sure we'll get it done towards the end of the year. So I'm not overly worried about that particular goal. Then the next one was my £300 month ahead buffer. So I need to go back in this binder actually. So in my last couple of videos, I realised I'd actually taken this out. It was in one of my other binders, and then when I did the binder switch around, I completely forgot to put this one back in. So this is the Magic Beans Challenge from Grounded Budgets, and there's currently £100 in there, and that is also in a Monzo pot. So I've got the placeholder in there for that. So £200 more to go on that goal, which we can do as well. And then we will do couple more questions, and then I'll show you some happy mail, and then we will carry on with the goals. So question number 6, how often do you listen to music? I listen to music every single day without fail. I love all types of music, but my favourite is the 90s and noughties, kind of hip hop, R&B kind of thing. That's what you'll find me listening to the most, but I will listen to Celine Dion, I'll listen to all sorts. So yeah, it's definitely music in my brain all the time. And I'm one of those people where I used to get called the radio when I was a kid because I know lyrics to songs. Ask me to remember something really simple, I can't, but ask me to recite a whole song lyric by lyric, you've got me sorted. When was the last time I cried? I can't actually remember. I don't cry that much, but it's probably when I was watching something. It's probably when I was watching Grey's Anatomy, to be fair. That's probably the last time I cried. Am I a morning person or a night person? I'm definitely more of a night person. I don't really like getting out in bed in the morning, but when you've got kids, it's not optional. Cooking or eat out. So my husband is an amazing cook. He does most of the cooking in the house. So if he's cooking, probably stay in. If I have to cook, I'd probably rather eat out. So that's the answer to that question. How many languages can I speak? Just English. My husband can speak quite a few. I'm terrible at language. I just can't retain it whatsoever. So I know a few. I'm not going to say what language it is because it'll give away identity a little bit, but I know a few of the words and stuff from my husband's first language. But yeah, he speaks English fluently anyway, so that doesn't really make a difference. Foods I dislike, I can't stand mushrooms. They're like the worst thing in the world to me. What else don't I like? I can't eat peanuts. I'm allergic to peanuts. And I'm more of a texture person, so anything like weird texture, like I'm a bit funny. I'm not a vegetarian, I do eat meat, but I won't eat like anything like fatty. So yeah, I'm more of a texture person rather than a flavour person. Favourite film, so I'm a Harry Potter fan, as you know, so I'd probably say the Harry Potter franchise, even though the books are way better than the films. My favourite childhood movie was probably Beetlejuice. So if you guys have seen that there's a new one coming out round about the end of this year near Halloween, you'll know how excited I am about that. So yeah, I've got loads of favourite films, to be honest, but they're the ones that stand out to me the most. And just while we're on the topic, favourite TV show. This is a tricky one. I'm a Corrie fan, I have to admit. I wouldn't say it's my favourite show though. I was a big fan of Pretty Little Liars as well, if anybody watched that. I've got them all on DVD. Yeah, I love TV, so there's loads of things that I like. So, should we go on to some Happy Mail now? I feel like I'm just waffling. I'm not used to talking this much. Normally, I'm more of a cash stuffer and less of a talker, but I'll show you my Happy Mail. So, I have got an order from Dingley Designs. So, if you can hear that noise, you'll know that I have got some dice. Oh, there was something on there then, don't know what that was. So, I got myself some dice because I don't have that many. So, I got some more. And then I got the freebie, which is Squeeze a Day. So, I'll definitely use that challenge. I then got the Love Completes the Puzzle, which is the one that's raising money for the National Autistic Society. Autism is not something that directly affects me or my children or anything like that, but obviously it's a really good cause, so I bought that challenge, so I'll use that. And then I asked for the Advent Calendar savings because I do want to get probably the 12-day one from Dingley, so I'm going to use that to save up. And then of course you get a gorgeous rainbow sticker as usual. So yeah, that is my Happy Mail. It's the only bit of Happy Mail I've got. I'm not really allowed to buy anything else, so yeah. I'm not putting myself on a ban though, because I'll always buy more if I'm on a ban, so yeah, forget that. Okay, sorry I'm jumping about a little bit here. Back to the goals. So I also wanted a completed rent buffer. So we do have quite a high rent. Our rent is over £1,200 a month. So it'd be really nice to have a whole month's rent sat in, obviously not in here, but in like a Monzo pot or whatever, so that if there's any months, for example, where work, we're not getting paid as much as we thought, we can just cover the rent completely. So yeah, that is the plan for that. So we've not started that yet, but it is one of the goals for this year. So we will get to it. I'm going to move that out of the way now because I think that is not needed at the moment. Our next one is 1K in Christmas savings. So I'll bring in my Christmas binder. So at the moment we're doing this challenge from Budget with Jess R. I've still not put any money in for April, so that is something I definitely need to do in week 3 and week 4's cash stuffing. But at the moment, again, most of this is in a Monzo pot. We've got £100 in the bank and 25, so 125. So the idea is we'll build this binder up. We're going to get some more challenges. We've got the gingerbread one from Cash But Cute to do as well. So as the year goes on, obviously we will stuff this a little bit more. My next goal on here is about progress in sinking funds. So if you watch my videos, you'll know that I don't stuff sinking funds very often. And that's just purely because my income at the moment is very up and down. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I did quit my full-time job, handed my notice in. It was quite a long notice period, which is just running out next week. So as of next week, I probably am on the lookout for potential work, probably going to be agency work, which pays a little bit better, just waking up my laptop before it falls asleep on me. So when obviously I start that type of job, my income will increase quite dramatically. So at the moment we're just kind of seeing how we get along. I am on Universal Credit, get a little bit from them, but I won't really know until the next couple of months what my outlook's going to be like. So at the moment sinking funds aren't being stuffed, but as soon as my income increases, they will be stuffed a lot more regularly. Okay, should we do some more questions? So, where was I born? I still live not far from where I was born, to be honest. So I'm not going to give too much away, but it is in the northwest. I don't know if you can tell by my accent where I'm from. I don't know if I've mentioned it. Maybe I've mentioned it before, but yeah, I'm not going to say it right now because it's very obvious. Actor or actress crush. Now you see, this is a funny one for me. I don't really have one. When I was a kid, I did. So I was, like I say, into my hip hop and R&B back in the day. Don't know if any of you guys will know Chingy. I used to have a crush on him until I saw that he smokes. And then my other celebrity crush, which is quite interesting because I don't think he's conventionally that attractive. But again, if you know the rapper Fabulous, I used to be obsessed with him. And I actually went to one of his concerts, but it was like a small intimate concert. There wasn't that many people and he was so close to me and it was like, yeah, it was amazing. But now I look at him and go, oh, what was I thinking? But anyway, I don't actually have a current one. Yes, that's a weird one. Obviously, I will watch things and think, oh, he's attractive, but there's just no one that stands out for me. And your typical ones that people normally go for, I'm like, no, don't really see the appeal. So my crush is my husband, but don't tell him that. What annoying habits do I have? I don't know, maybe someone else needs to answer that question for me. I'd probably say that I like things a certain way. So I do like weird things like if I say I'm sorting out my bank account or I'm putting petrol in, like I want it to be either exactly on the money, or if I've got like a random like 18p at the end of my bank balance, I will put enough petrol in to cover that 18p, so then my bank balance goes back to zero. Yeah, I mean, some people would say it's OCD. It's not OCD. My auntie has very severe OCD, so I know what that actually is in reality. But yeah, I'm just very particular about stuff. So I suppose I'd say that's a bad habit, because sometimes I'll say I want to get that 18p. If it goes past it on the petrol station, I'll go up by a fiver. Yeah, I'm a bit weird like that. But anyway, am I afraid of spiders? Yes, I hate them. Earliest memory, probably when I was about 4. I think I went to the zoo. We lived in London at the time. Don't live anywhere near there now, but we lived in London at the time and we went to the zoo for my birthday. So that's my earliest memory. Favourite season. Now, I used to be a summer girl. I used to love the hot weather. Now I would probably say it's autumn. I like, the autumn walks when it's not wet and when it's not cold. It's just a little bit crisp and it's, all the leaves, and I love Halloween and all of that, spooky season, and, the lattes and leggings and all that typical, I love my jumpers and my hoodies. So I'd say autumn is definitely my favourite. And then we'll stop at 20 for now. Short or long hair. So I have this thing where my hair at the moment is really long, but I go from long to very short. Not as in like spiky short, but like a bob, like a short bob. So last time I did that was about 6 years ago, and I donated my hair to the Little Princess Trust. So at the moment it's really long, but it's quite grey at the roots. I have to get it done quite regularly. So I am going to start going lighter, and obviously as I go lighter over the years, I will probably go shorter as well. So I like both. So back to our goals. So I also added this one, that I want a £500 plus general cash buffer. So that is just basically money. The month ahead is different. That is for stuff in cash wallets for almost a month. This is more for in the bank, so that if anything comes out that I'm not aware of, or if I need to buy anything in an emergency, I can actually buy that without touching the emergency fund, which will be in premium bonds. So yeah, and then the next one, 1K YouTube subscribers. So we've hit that goal. I'm really happy. That's the first goal we've completed this year out of the goals so far. So yay, thank you to everyone who has subscribed. That's really, really lovely of you. I'm not yet monetized though, which is the last one. I'm still in need of about 500 hours, watch hours. So yeah, I really do need to get more videos up there so you guys have got something to watch. So yeah, in terms of goals, I'm not bothered that that's the only one that we've done at the moment. I would say there is progress in sinking funds. There's some money in there. I'll just pop into my short term and just kind of show you. I've stuck this little vinyl on there because I bought it for the binders and I didn't use it, so I've stuck it on there. A few of them are quite empty, but I'd say we've made some progress. So we've got £200 in car, which is good. £40 in home. We've got £100 for a trip to London in family fun. So yeah, there's not much in there. And then obviously our long term, which I just showed you before. There's some progress in there. So yeah, there's £100 in Magic Beans, £3.50 in emergency. So yeah, not as much progress as we want, but we will get there. Quickly, before I just do the last 10 questions, I'm just going to show you. So I think I mentioned in one of my videos that obviously I was going to get vinyl for my binders. Don't think I filmed a video with the vinyl on yet, so just wanted to show you. So as you know, I've got all my Savings Challenge binders here, so they've now all got pretty vinyl to say challenges. So they're all nice and matching. So the last one we did was the Studio Budget Lane one. Our next one is budget with Moo's Harry Potter challenges. So we'll be doing that in a video possibly tomorrow. I might be filming that. So that's something to look forward to. So yeah, I just feel like my binders are coming together. Now. I feel like I've got something. Oh yeah, and Christmas. Yeah, that's got the vinyl on now as well. So yeah, and that matches with birthdays. So yeah, I'm happy with my binders at the moment. I'm not allowed to swap them at least until I've got to use them for the rest of the year. That's what I've told myself. So yeah. Okay, so that is the goals done. We'll just do the last few questions. So hopefully you're still here listening to me waffle on. If not, don't worry. But yeah, I might pop an emoji at the end to see if you've paid attention. Okay, so quickly, last drink I had was a cup of tea. It's always a cup of tea. Last alcohol drink was in December 21st, 2021. So I don't drink anymore and I don't plan on drinking again. So that was my last alcoholic drink. What piece of advice would you give to your younger self? I wish I'd have found this when I was younger. I've notoriously not been very good with money. I've never been someone who goes out and splashes cash unnecessarily, but I've just never planned and budgeted. So I've always got myself to payday and realise there's not enough money to cover my outgoings, and then you end up with debt and you go round and round and round, and then you catch up, and then yeah, I've just never really been good with money. So if I'd have found cash budgeting when I was younger, I think it would have been a game changer for me financially. But we live and we learn, and we're here now, and everything happens for a reason, so I am not going to let it bother me. But yeah, I definitely would give that advice to myself. Last book that I read, I've not read for ages. The last thing I probably did was an audio book, and that was The Handmaid's Tale. I listened to that on Audible. Eye colour is brown. Favourite musician. At the moment, I don't listen to anything current, so I wouldn't say I have a favourite musician. I would just say that I listen to the 90s and noughties stuff still, and they are all my favourites. I can't really pinpoint a favourite musician. Favourite thing to do on a Friday night? At the moment, probably staying in and watching YouTube. No, I do quite like going out for a meal, so I'm due to go out for a meal tomorrow night with one of my friends. So on a Friday night, if I'm going to go out, that's what I do. I don't go out. I don't drink anymore, like I say. So if I'm going to be out, I'd probably just go for a nice meal with my husband or with a friend. But if I'm at home, I'm normally just watching something on Netflix. Do I have a pet? No. What makes me laugh? Probably the kids, especially the little one. He's really funny. Happiest memory? Probably just my kids, having my kids, getting married. We didn't have a big wedding or anything like that, but yeah, probably that. And my favourite colour is green. So that's the end. Thank you so much for listening to me waffle on. I will be back tomorrow with I won't be posting it tomorrow, but I'll be filming tomorrow a cash stuffing, and I will be filming my game day. So yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and I will catch you all soon. Take care. Bye.